Hello kids and welcome back to Life in the Woods. We just got out of a wonderful mega taiga and yeah, I don't know, maybe we're gonna be very lucky and find a structure today. I don't know. Also, where did the music go? I don't know. Welcome back. I intended to record a lot earlier today, but at first I was doing some other stuff, some vacation preparation things, and then I ended up recording Animal Shelter instead for a while. But here we are, finally. Doing the very much needed recording in advance, so the upload schedule hopefully can stay the same while I'm on vacation. Fingers crossed. And yeah, I don't know. I am in a pretty good mood. I had some nice food today already, and we're going to get Subway later, which I am very excited for. Because my dad was like, "Wanna get Subway?" And I'm like, you will never catch me saying no to free food. Especially when it's like free outside food, Like, one thing to be handed like a pack of pasta and be like, here, have fun with this, but to be like, I'll sponsor the fast food today. Like, thank you. And yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for that. Had a nice little breakfast. Also had a little fruit salad earlier, which was really nice. And yeah, I don't know. Life is pretty good today, I think. Or at least I feel motivated and excited, and also a little bit nervous about the vacation. Like the the feeling of being nervous is like slowly really starting to set in. Yeah, I don't know. There is like a lot that is still on my mind about the whole vacation that worries me, but we're okay. We don't have a set date for anything that we have planned. We are very open to plan changes. We have things we want to do, yes, but we have not like bought any tickets in advance or did any like restaurant reservations or anything. Like, we're just gonna take things slow and see how we'll feel about stuff. I also reached out to our airline today to make sure that when we have our little stop in Munich, like, to double check that our luggage is being taken care of, and it's not like we have to go to luggage claim and get that and then check it back in or anything, because I don't know. Just want to double check that, and we are fine. The airline is gonna do all of that, which makes me very happy. But obviously my paranoid self will ask again when we actually are checking in the luggage for the first time in Bremen, just to be sure. I don't want to end up in London without my luggage. That'd be a little bit unfortunate, But yeah, I don't know. I did find, I was just looking at my usual vegan news, basically, and I saw a post from someone who always goes to like really cool places, and they were recently in London, and they recommended a pizza place. I looked that up, and heck yes, I found another restaurant to go to. I'm afraid that all our money for this vacation will be spent on food. Souvenirs, some like fancy clothes. Nah, who needs that? When you can have food. I don't know, I'm just very, very excited. And yeah, it's like, really, you open Google Maps and you type in vegan restaurant and there's just endless results. That is like the most fascinating thing ever for me. I have like 2 things I can eat nearby at non-vegan places for like... Yeah, I guess the first vegan place would be like that one vegan restaurant we sometimes go to at Hamburg's Central Station. Vincent. Used to be called Vincent Vegan, but they dropped the vegan out of their name. They are still 100% vegan, but they want to stop scaring the meat eaters with that absolutely terrifying word. But yeah, that's like still an hour drive, It's not like next door. So, I don't know, it's just fascinated. Maybe I don't need to worry about my whole ADHD meds lowering my appetite and me having lost a tiny bit of weight again after spending years trying to reach a normal healthy weight. I think the vacation will kind of take care of that. At least how it's currently looking. I mean, yeah, part of me doesn't want to be completely irresponsible and constantly get outside food. I mean, we did get a hotel with a small little kitchen area just so, you know, we don't have to get breakfast and dinner and then like a little midday snack all outside. And I mean, that is expensive. It's not just expensive because it's London and it's like a super expensive city to begin with. And not just expensive, because it's 2026, but, you know, it's also vegan, so, you know, a lot of times it's like, oh, we're putting tofu on there, well, that's gonna be an extra $2, enjoy. But yeah, I don't know, I'm super excited to try all these food places and, I don't know, see like some cultural things, and I don't know, I'm starting to be really excited. But part of me is obviously also super nervous about everything. It's not like I'm nervous about being there necessarily, it's the getting there, you know, because we are landing in Heathrow and our hotel is just like a hour train ride away, and like, yes, I guess it's normal that people at Heathrow enter the tube with their luggage, but that's something I've never really done before, and we're both gonna have luggage and backpacks. Like, when we went, for example, when we went to Frankfurt for like, what, 5 nights, we did have a small carry-on, and you know, I think we both had our backpacks too, but like, you know, the little small tiny suitcase, my boyfriend was able to just take care of that, and I was able to handle all the navigation stuff, which was really nice. That's not gonna be the case for this vacation. The part of me is like, oh my god, we're gonna get lost. I don't know, part of me is also considering if I should maybe beg my parents to order something with their Amazon Prime. I know, me ordering on Amazon, I know, not good. Don't like doing that. But I would want that for like the fast shipping and stuff, because I'm considering, should I get one of these like little bracelet things that can hold your phone, you know, that when you have your phone in your hand, that it's like still secured to your wrist, that, you know, your phone can't just be easily snatched from you. Because while, yes, my, oh, Sprouts! Let's go! While my little Pokemon Go gadget did arrive yesterday, I haven't used it yet, but it's lying here next to me. So I won't be having my phone in my hand to play Pokemon Go, but I will be having my phone in my hand to make sure that I know where the heck we're going. And I don't know, I'm just, sometimes you just have the algorithm throw these videos on your feed where people are like spraying the pickpocketing people in certain London locations. No, that's damn grass. That looked like more sprout. Oh my god, my eyes. So I don't know. I mean, they're not that expensive. I checked, I think it was like €9, which is still okay-ish, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I should do it or not. You know, that's technically already, I mean, not really a full meal, but like maybe a small meal. For when we are in London, so do I want to spend money on that, which might not even be necessary, because I would consider myself a rather careful person who pays a lot of attention to their environment, especially because I'm already like, I like my personal space. Okay, if anyone comes too close to me, they're already getting side-eyed just for that. You know, it's like, why would you come this close? Hello, what is your plan? So yeah, I don't know. I think I'll ask my parents later what they think about it. Maybe I ask the boyfriend what he thinks about it. Yeah. I mean, I am aware that a lot of times in London it can get a little bit no personal spacey. When, you know, you have a cramped tube or something. Usually they spawn in pairs. More? Yes. I guess it could also just be like hilly terrains that tend to have sprouts. Every time I think I know something, the game is like, no. Free sapling. I mean, of course, given that this is like a little bit different here, terrain-wise and all that, unlike the eucalyptus forests, maybe they do just not spawn in pairs here, really? Maybe, you know, the trees are riding over these spawning points? I don't even know. I mean, I'm fine just getting any, really, given that our eucalyptus forest hauls have been not that impressive so far. So any sprout we get our hands on, I appreciate. I don't want to spend too much time looking for them. Just gonna keep on walking, I guess. You know, part of me just kind of wants to stop here now and really, really double check everything in case there could be more. I can smell them, you know? Alright, let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. Yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. I see sprouts. There's 2 again. Someone help me understand how these things spawn so I can keep my sanity. Please. No, that's grass. Yeah, I don't know. I had a pretty productive day so far. No, I already spent some time recording. I did a little bit of household stuff. Did a bit of cleaning. And I don't know, I feel good. Also, the fact that I had like a little fruit salad as a snack earlier made me feel very healthy. So that's great, because I did buy raspberries yesterday at the grocery store. You know, again, a super small pack for like $1.99, I think 125 grams. Not a big fan of... Thank you for the sapling. Not a big fan of the prices, but I mean... What can you do? When you want them, you get them. And... No, at least so far it's just me who's really into all that fresh produce. I don't look forward to the prices that will be happening in a few years when we have kids, and we all know that kids and fresh berries, they inhale them. I think I should already prepare to sell a kidney on the black market just to be able to afford fruits for my future children. It sounds sad, but honestly, is it that far from the truth? Yeah, I don't know. I wanted like a fun, little, enjoyable treat before we go leave the country. Oh wait, we're just gonna eat these things raw because they were dropped from a garden that couldn't stay there. I don't know if it was on sand or something, but the fact is we now have a broken garden with us. That's okay. Honestly, let's also grab a couple mushrooms. Always a nice thing to decorate with. If we would be able to pick them up, please and thank you. I need to scratch a little. Yeah, I don't know. I am... Yeah. So many emotions about this whole trip. That's crazy. I am very, very excited. Oh, I feel like once we actually survived the journey to the hotel and we have entered a room and we can like just breathe for a moment, then I think everything will be fine. And yeah, I don't know, we do have to switch like tubes once in order to reach the hotel, which does terrify me. I don't really want that. But yeah, I'm sure it will be okay in the end, you know. People do that like every day. We're not gonna be the only tourists that feel a bit overwhelmed, and you know, think it will be okay. A little scary, but okay. Yes, I need to keep repeating that my brain starts believing it, okay? Let's get a few more of the clover patches and some of the other ground covers. That mega pack, so we don't really need that because we can't just duplicate those. Some bush, I'll take those. Any sprouts you want to give me here last second? No, not really. Alright then. Keep your sprouts. Yeah. Part of me is also, I mean, worried is a strong word, but Hotel has decent reviews, I would say, from what I've seen. But like occasionally there was like one review in between all the good ones that was like, when we came into the room there was still trash in the trash cans. And I don't know, part of me is a bit worried about that. I mean, not worried really, but I don't really want that to happen. I would appreciate a clean room because our hotel is actually not one that does like daily cleaning, just like every few days I think, or maybe weekly. So I would prefer not to already have another person's trash in there. Please and thank you. But yeah, I'm still absolutely amazed by the fact that when I checked our hotel again, like what was it, 2-3 weeks ago, that it was just €700 cheaper. Like, that is absolutely crazy. And that has certainly been a nice little part of easing my mind when it comes to the financial part of the trip. Because, you know, that is a lot of money. And yeah, I don't know. I think we are probably gonna properly start packing today, maybe. You know, get the suitcases in here, or at least already keep putting everything into proper piles. Because I have like a little box here where I've been putting in all the stuff that I've been buying. Yeah, I don't know. It's so soon. And I do still need to dye my hair, which is kind of stressing me out. I might do that tomorrow. Or maybe randomly tonight. I don't know. Kind of depends if the boyfriend is gonna have any little gaming sessions planned. Because if he doesn't, then I might record a bit more in the evening and at night. But if, you know, he wants to hang out with his friends, then that's fine. And then I'll just dye my hair. Because I would prefer to have nice looking hair for the vacation. So right now it's like very... If I'm in the bathroom and the light is hitting my hair from like a certain angle, I just have like 5 different colors in my hair. You know, it's like a bit of natural color, and then we still have like one strand of hair that's like almost completely black still, but all the others are like a variation of black dye slowly fading back to my natural color. Looks a bit weird, and I prefer if everything was just one solid color, you know? Yeah, time has just been passing by so quickly lately, and I should have done all of this preparation stuff earlier, but at the same time, it was such a struggle with how my life has been, you know? I was starting ADHD medication, I had a few good days, and then I just started having various side effects. One being one that made me pay such close attention to everything that I wouldn't end up passing away from a scary syndrome. That was terrifying, you know, being like, oh, I need to record Minecraft so I can go on vacation. It was not super high on my priority list there. It was more like, oh my god, do I have a fever already? Do I need to go to the hospital? Oh my god, will I be okay? Will there even be a vacation to go on? And then, you know, having blurry vision, that wasn't fun. Then you add in that time I was recording Paralyzed, and suddenly I had like little white dots all over my vision as if I had been staring directly into the sun. That also wasn't exactly helpful for, you know, trying to be productive and record in advance, because first of all, it was very uncomfortable in a way. It made me very worried, and it just... It wasn't nice to be looking at a screen necessarily, because so many things became a bit blurry, and yeah, that's not cool. Well, yeah, the timing could have, should have really been something else, but hey. It is what it is. So far, now that I have been on my third med for like 1.5 weeks almost, I'm not noticing any super terrifying side effects. I'm not really noticing any, to be honest. So that has been nice. I've been appreciating that. I feel like even my appetite is a lot more normal than it has been before. So that's cool. It's just, given that like the active time of the meds where, you know, you're really like energized and your head is feeling a bit more clear and you can focus on things, given that that is a rather short time, I don't know, I might end up asking my psychiatrist if, you know, on certain days I could take a second dosage, like midday, to, you know, have energy for the whole day. Or I read that there are like 2 types of this medication. One that lasts longer and one that doesn't last long, and I'm currently on the one that doesn't last long, so, you know, maybe we need to switch like the pill form or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, for now, I'm pretty happy with this. I did feel like when I was on Elvanza, it was a little bit easier for me to really have that energy rush to at least get out of bed in the morning. Not energy rush to be like, hey, let's deep clean the entire house, but just to be like, you know, let's not stay in bed all day. That is, I mean, struggle, strong word, but it's still something that currently takes a lot of my own willpower to do. That was simply easier on my previous medication experiences. So, I don't know, make of that what you will. But I will be mentioning that and just all the different ways it has been affecting me. Also, did the boyfriend just text me, or what do I have here? Let's see. Professional YouTuber. Oh, I got a heart from him. That's cute. I would never text people while recording. I don't do such things. Please, no snow biome. Please, 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 please. We don't have name tags. And knowing my luck, we are going to find penguins, and then they will all despawn, and I will be super, super sad. I mean, I would take land just so we could sleep soon, but maybe land that isn't snowy? And please no hego trees and no fishing hut structures. Please! I think we might go... Yeah, we'll go on there. Keeps on going. Oh, we have a... Is that snowy too? It's not snowy. A bit, but not completely. Okay. Okay, we have land. That's good. Because I don't like arriving somewhere in the middle of the night. Sure. It's not like I had plans on that piece of land or anything. No, 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 no. Just throw me back on the ocean in the middle of the night. It's fine. And we do that. Okay. I don't think we'll be able to get this. What? What kind of witchcraft was that? Getting a boat back in this version of the game? Huh? I mean, I'll take it. Thank you, but... Huh? Not what I was expecting. Okay, a little river. We'll have another part of this in a little bit. Going through a beach biome. I mean, most of the beach plants would probably be growing on sand, and there's not a lot of sand here. Nah, nothing that is of use to us. Alright. Any forest plains that we don't have? Anything? I'd really appreciate it. It's pretty though. I don't know what it is with these streams, but every time I see them, I'm just like a little bit amazed. Just absolutely gorgeous. I don't think there will be anything that we are missing around here, but I still want to take a little look. Because you never know, okay? I like how that one's going into the big pond there. That looks so cool. Like, hello? Absolutely gorgeous. Keep on loading in a little bit. Even one of the coordinates, because wow. Beautiful. This would be like technically such a nice building spot, but I mean it's not really laggy anymore. We have almost 100 FPS. But part of me still is not 100% feeding these biomes, you know? They have given us frames for so many episodes. I just have like it's a personal thing these days, okay? This looks so nice. But I don't like the snow biome nearby. I am never a big fan of snow biomes. As sorry as I am to say that. Collect some of these because they're super pretty and they're from biomes of plenty, so it's like you only have what you collect. Yes? Maybe not then. Okay. Guess you saw me and were like, ah, never mind, not while you're next to me with those shears in your hand. Oh no, we have more snow ahead of us. Oh no. If there's gonna be a penguin, I might cry. I don't know. Yeah, yesterday I ended up being super tired. I went to bed at like, what, 9:30 or so? I think I was asleep by 10. It was kind of unusual for me, really. But I think my body just really needed a bit of rest. Get the small one. Thank you, thank you. And to be fair, even this morning I was a bit tired. But I have one thing to mention. One absolutely wonderful, amazing news here. Sugar Boo did not scratch on our door last night. Progress! I don't know if she might do it again tonight. You know, just because maybe we just had a lucky day. But that is progress. I really appreciate. So yeah, it was nice not being woken up by that. And fingers crossed, we might have a few more nights of no interruptions and you know, can actually get good rest in. Okay, more laggy biomes? Am I seeing that correctly? We're just kind of switching where usually the lag comes from. We wouldn't have the boyfriend's processor. Oh, why are you doing what you're doing right now, game? That's a groove biome! Okay, we could have landed in the water with a bit of luck, and with feather falling it probably wouldn't have been too bad, but oh my god. I need to pay more attention. I need to pay way more attention here. Ooh, my heart rate. Not good, not good. Groove biome was nice. I thought it was another big tree biome, like the one we basically came from before the snow area, but we're okay. My heart rate isn't okay, but we are okay. Ah, goodness. Okay, I think these are in the other backpack already. There you go. Okay. Pay attention to where you're walking. That is today's lesson of the day. mean, we have been getting a lot of ravines that are just suddenly right in front of us lately. Not more than usual, I feel like. Okay. I mean, we might as well get some of the violets. They are a plant mega pack, so technically we could like duplicate them, but you know, I always feel better doing it this way. Feels a little bit less cheaty. I'm gonna get this. For these things we need the shears again. Inventory is still doing alright. Some of the ground covers. Get a lot of the ground covers actually. Like that.